Hello, my people. Phyllis here, and today we are looking at stage 2 of parenting. Remember, this is a series, as we have different episodes so that we can be able to understand which stage are you at as a parent, what level of parenting are you at, because we are not the same. We are not the same. Let me tell you, we are not the same when it comes to parenting. We are not in the same level of parenting. We are on different stages, and that is why today we are lucky to hear about the stage number 2. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Phyllis Shiko, so that we can be able to move together, and all our social media platforms so that you can follow the rest of the episodes and the stages. So today we are looking at those people who are at birth. Now you remember that other one, you were just thinking about the idea of being a parent. Now you have conceived. And I don't talk about just the mother conceiving. It means both of you, you and your boyfriend, or you and your husband, depending on the level of your relationship, it means the child is here with you. And therefore, you need to start now the real parenting. So these are parents between birth to 2 years. These are the type of parents we say they are on stage 2 of parenting. This is where all your energy is needed. This is where now it's real nurturing of a child. It is now pure nurturing. It means this kid from birth depends on you 100%. She's using your brain, she's using your emotions, she's or he is using your abilities, your everything, all your emotions, all your energy is being used at this stage of parenting, because you remember this is a child who doesn't know how to walk, talk, say anything. They're just very tiny, cute babies, very cute human beings. So they're very tiny to even fathom what the environment that they are in. So it is very difficult for you to just say that I am not a parent. You're not parenting. Actually, you're parenting, because these kids will learn by touch. When they touch you, what kind of emotions are you giving to this child? When they are crying and you are there for them. You remember these kids have, when at birth between 1 month to 3 months, there's a lot of crying and colic. If your child happens to have colic, then they are crying overnight. So the way you respond is how they respond, because when this is where you show a lot of affection, you give yourself 100% into parenting. So they need you at night, in the middle of the night. These human beings don't sleep during the day. They just like waking up during the night, and you are up again. And remember, in the morning you're going to work. So they need you 100%. These human beings, these tiny babies, they need your attention. So it depends on how you're going to build their attention from now, when they are crying between 1 to 3 months. They are annoying sometimes because they will cry. You're feeling sleepy, you're feeling tired, and they don't care. And they don't understand what you're saying. All they need is their initial being for you to meet the need they're having at that time. So it means there are parents who will get what we call postpartum depression, especially mothers. Even fathers are going to receive the postpartum depression. Why? Because they need to be 100% into this relationship with this new child. This is where you are bonding with the child. This is where now you get to know each other. They get to feel you with their hands, in their hands are touching. You know, they're just holding their hands like this, so they're able to feel you through the touch you're having. That's why mothers are encouraged to put their children in the kangaroo style if you're able, so that you can be able to bond with them. Remember, this is where also, when you're in the maternity, the doctor is handing you over the kid. Immediately they are born, they are put in the chest of the mother. Why? To create that bond, immediate bond, that this is the human being you're going to depend on 100%. So that is why we are given those new tiny babies during birth, so that we can be able to bond with them in that time. So the father also plays a part in this bonding by holding them, going to them with the maternity, holding the baby. You can see even some fathers are doing a lot of clinic visits with the mothers. These are fathers who have understood their assignment, and they're holding. And I know some men here in in Nairobi are mad when they see another man carrying the handbag to the woman when they're walking to the clinic. I've had those comments there. They say, hey, usi mwanaume kamili. This is not a man enough. Why is he carrying the baby's bag and the mother is carrying the baby? Or you find the father carrying the baby and the mother is just walking. And this annoys some human beings in this country. So when we are talking about these issues of parenting in stage 2, it is the bonding stage, it is the nurturing stage, it is the stage that you don't even understand yourself as a parent. And that's why I'm saying it is very likely parents in this stage can run into depression. Why? Because you used to sleep 8 hours, now you're sleeping 3 hours and you're needed to work in the morning. Remember, this is a mother who has been used to just, maybe you carry the pregnancy, now you have the baby in the hand and they need your full attention. 8 hours, 12 hours, they are crying, colic is hitting, they are wet, they need their diaper changes, they need to be breastfed, they need to be given the non-milk, there's nothing they can do for themselves, so these newborns. So this is a stage 2 where you need to also to be mentally alert, mentally stable, because if you are not mentally strong, and that is why I told you the idea that you are having at image making needs to be very clear, because when this human being land, you need to be prepared all round, because they are not easy human beings to take care of. Again, when we are nurturing them and knowing them and caring about them and loving them, you know, the kisses on the cheeks, okay, those are good because you're on stage 2. You're training them how to eat. After 6 months, you're training them, we say you're winning them. Now you're another stage of trying to make them learn how to eat on their own. Then you come now to another stage where they're crawling. Again, that is another parenting, because you are the one who is guiding this child. You are the one knowing the milestones that they are facing. So it means you are there in every other step when they are starting to crawl. You are there when they are starting to say their first words, no, yes, dad, mom. You are there when they are starting to say, boo, 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 ba, 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 I want to go to the toilet. You know, I want this, I want this. They are demanding. These are children. These are parenting stage where they are too demanding of your full affection, your full attention, your full soul, your full mind, your full mental stability needs to be in this stage. And that is why people say they are coming to terrible 2, where you're parenting a 2-year-old who is all over in the house, who has no, doesn't understand how to follow rules. This is a child who wakes up anytime, they eat anytime, they do whatever they want anytime, because they are in that stage. They are running around the house. They are touching everything. This is now where parenting comes in as an adult. It is you to tell yourself not to beat the child, because you have put a glass vessel in the middle of the sitting room. And you know very well they're going to break that vessel, because they are in the experimental stage when they are going around 2 years. So they are breaking things in their houses. They are they're trying to reach on things. So it's up to you as a parent to train those hands. It's up to you as a parent to train those eyes, what to see, what not to see. It is up to you to understand that they are going to fall from the sofa set where they are sitting, or the bed where they don't know that they are going to fall and break down. They don't understand that it is you who is going to train them, that you will fall from this, you're going to break from this, you're going to do this. So these are human beings. Even language is a barrier. So remember, they don't hear what you're saying, but you're training them your voice. You're training them to listen to your voice. You're training them to understand what you're saying through actions, through hapana, ngukuja, njoo, those simple words, magic words, please, forgive, excuse me. It's you who is training. Even the language that they are going to speak, the moves they are taking, it's you who is training them. Everything about them, feeding, is you who is training them. Potty training is kicking in, and you need also to train them on how to use the potty training. So this stage 2 is demanding stage. It is a stage that you cannot avoid. It is a lovely stage of nurturing another human being to become the person you want them to become. And that is why in another episode, we will look at each stage of a child, so that you can be able to understand the abilities they have at every stage that they are in. But today, it's you as a parent to understand that affection, love, caring, and nurturing is your responsibility at this stage. We love you. See you. Make sure you comment, share, and like, so that we can move together at Phyllis Shiko on YouTube, and social media. You look for Moses Basket Initiative in all our channels. Thank you. See you in the next episode.